Okay, hello, I'm back again. And welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you all are watching. And I know you're wondering, what is wrong with her hair? Okay, this is a good video. So like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit your notifications button. So when I come back with another great video, you get your notifications. All right, so let's go. I have a mirror over here, so don't think I'm ignoring y'all. Okay, so after this is a good video. Okay, after COVID, I started noticing that my hair was shedding. And sometimes after any illness, when you have fever or just an illness, your system, your nervous system is trying to get back to what it used to be. It's fighting to get back, okay? So nevertheless, sometimes you shed hair. Okay. So after COVID, I started shedding a lot of hair. All right. Um, I kept some hair because I wanted to show you guys what I shedded in one, when I just went through my hair and combed it one time. I wanted to show you guys what I shedded at one time. But actually, I was keeping that hair just for myself because I started using something to stop hair shedding. And it's great for cleansing the scalp. It's great for reducing hair shedding. But let me just show you. And I'm also going to, I just took my braids out, okay? I just took my braids out. Oh, so when I took my braids out, all I did was just, pulled my hair out the braids, or whatever. And I decided to come on here and to show you guys what I was shedding after anytime I took the comb and went through my hair on a daily basis after COVID, this is what I got. This is all the hair that came out of my head during COVID. Okay, I'm sorry, after COVID. This is a lot of hair. I would just sit and I would comb my hair in the morning and I would look at my comb and all of this was in there. That's what the after effects of COVID did to me. Okay. So as I was taking my braids down, I started doing it like this and I noticed that I got a little hair out, which is normal, and something said no, because I want to see how much I'm going to shed today, because I have been rinsing my hair with equal parts of organic dark roast coffee and black tea. So, and what I do is, what I have been doing since COVID, which was, let me see, January. I had COVID in January, like towards mid-January. Yeah, beginning of January. I had COVID at the beginning of January, that first week in January. And about 10 days after COVID, was like mid-January probably, I noticed that my hair was falling out in chunks like this when I combed it with this comb, okay? And so I started using this rinse. This is organic black coffee with black tea, all right? And I started pouring this in my hair before I shampooed it. So like today, I'm going to pour it all over my hair, or either put it in a spray bottle and I'm going to spray my hair and saturate it. And then I'm going to put some conditioner on it and just let it sit for probably about 30 minutes. After that, I'm going to rinse it. Then I'm going to go in with my shampoo, my moisturizing shampoo. And then I'm going to condition it, and the last rinse I'm going to do is going to be the other half of this black coffee and black tea, but I'm not going to rinse that out. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my leave-in conditioner in, which will be avocado, vegan mayo, and olive oil, and just put it through. Well, actually, that's my conditioner. That's just my conditioner. But my leave-in conditioner usually is just a spray bottle with uh, what is that? Rosemary oil and a little rosemary oil, distilled water, and what else do I use? Oh, a cap full of coconut oil. Okay, so that's my leave-in conditioner. But the last part of this, I just leave it in my hair. When I rinse it, it's my final rinse. Okay, but the reason why I chose um, that coffee is because the coffee rinse, what it does, and what happened was I taught this in a class about a year ago for some people who had alopecia, and it actually helped them with their alopecia. But I said, you know what? Let me try this on my shedding hair. So what I have found out from using is that coffee reduces your hair shedding because of the caffeine helps block the DHT. Okay, so DHT is a hormone that's responsible for hair loss. So the caffeine with the in the black tea and the black coffee, it helps reduces the DHT, which once again is the hormone that's producing hair shedding. Okay, and we don't want that. We don't want that. Um, so like I said, I'm going to read off to you what I do because I had to write it down. First, I apply half of this. This is 16 ounce. This is a 16-ounce mason jar. So I just make my coffee and I use like two or three tea bags. I put it in here and then I add some coffee, I just pour my coffee over in there. Okay, so first I apply this. Let it sit for 30 minutes. Then I rinse it out, okay? Then I also, well, let me start over. I'm sorry, guys. I apply this to my hair and then I let it get all, I don't want, I want to comb this out while you guys are watching so you can see the difference because I don't even know the difference yet. But first, I saturate my hair with this. You can put it in a spray bottle or you can pour it over. I would suggest a spray bottle. So you want to do probably about 8 ounces and just saturate it, okay? All right. After I saturate it, I put my hair conditioner in, which is vegan mayo, avocado, and a banana with olive oil. I smash it all up and I put it in my hair and I let it sit for about 30 minutes with a plastic cap on. Now, I still have this on, okay? After that, I rinse it out. After that 30 minutes, I rinse it out. And then I shampoo my hair with a moisturizing shampoo, okay? After I rinse it with the moisturizing shampoo, I put more of my conditioner in, okay? I leave that on probably about another 10 minutes. I rinse the conditioner out. And once I rinse the conditioner out, then I go back in with this, the other 8 ounces, and I don't rinse that out. And then I put a leave-in conditioner in my hair. And now my leave-in conditioner is just distilled water, about 15 drops of rosemary oil, and coconut oil or olive oil, whichever one you have. I put that in a spray bottle and I just spray it. That's my leave-in conditioner. And I go ahead and style as usual, all right? So now I am going to comb my hair out and I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to let you guys see it, okay? I don't know what's going to happen. So let's just see. So, God, I hope it's not a lot like before. I have dandruff, but that's okay. So I'm going to give it a nice comb through. I'm not even looking at the comb right now to see how much I'm losing. I'm going to comb it to the front. I'm really kind of nervous about this because let's just see what I'm going to lose today. Okay. Look. 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 Look, look, look. See that? You see the difference of what? Let me comb this again. It's got to be some more up in there. It's got to be more. Like, hold on. Let me part it down the middle. Part it down the middle. Because I didn't comb it out. All I did was took my braids down and I just went through, you know, when you take braids down, you get like crinkly. So what I did was I just went through like that and I left it. And I just put my hair all back up because I wanted to comb it out. Ouch. Just to see how it was going to be. Oh, shoots. Look at that. Listen. This is all I got. This is it. Both times you guys saw me do it. This and this is what I got the last time when I had braids after COVID and I took my braids down. This is what I got. And also, like I said, I was getting this also, this much every time I would sit in the mirror every morning and comb through my hair. I got this every single day. Every single day. I'm surprised I'm not completely bald, but this is what I get every single day. And I started using the coffee rinse, and now I'm getting this. And that's not bad. This is what you should get on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you should shed about, I would say, 200 strands a day. Okay? About 200 strands a day. That's what it's up to now. About 200 strands a day. That don't mean just combing and brushing. You know, sometimes when you look at your clothes and you look down and you have hair on you, that's normal. This is not normal. Okay? This is what COVID did to me. All right? So, this is it. And let me tell you another thing about this little tonic right here. You want your colon cleanse? Drink half of this in the morning and half in the evening. Straight, nothing in it. Colonic. Okay? I will talk to you guys later. Have a good evening, a wonderful night, a rich, grand rising in the morning, if God's willing for all of us. And hit your notifications button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.